We're going to perform a few searches in RedEye DMS to find a few different drawings that we may need. There are a number of different ways you can search, and it depends on the kind of information that you have at hand. Sometimes you either know really specifically what you're looking for, and other times you need to broaden your search criteria and really dig around. If you know the exact name of the drawing that you need, you can type it directly into the search bar. This is really useful for those dot controllers, and if you already know shorthand exactly what you're after, type it straight into the search bar and your exact matches will appear. Up here, you can see there are duplicate data of multiple sheets in the same drawing number. Sometimes though, we're not that lucky, and I might need to do a few searches to actually find the drawing that I need. Got a free text search, but I know I need a schematic diagram. And here, it brings back all of the results where there's the word schematic and diagram anywhere in the number, title, or metadata. Sometimes that's not good enough though, and I can add filters to my search criteria to really narrow it down. So let's say the status of my drawing, I really only want things that are as built. I don't want any other drawing status. So I'll execute my search again, and I'll see all of the as built drawings. Now, another thing I can do is I know all of the drawings that I need are in a particular group in a transport group. So I'll execute it again and see what's left. So I've got two drawings here that have schematic and diagram in the title, and they're as built and they're transport in the transport group. So this is really easy, and I actually want to come back to this filter. So I'm going to save it. What this does is it makes a filter off to the side here, and I can easily access it and come straight back to where I was. You can see here, earlier, I've actually already done a few other saved searches. So I've got one earlier where I went not archived, and I can just shortcut to all of the artifacts that are not archived. And from here, I can keep building on. So let's say I want a PNID drawing that's not archived, and perhaps I want to manipulate it a little bit further. I can use our search form to change a few criteria. So I'm going to look in just the OCR content. So what this is look inside the content of the drawing. So let's see if I have any artifacts with PNID in the contents, and I do, or I want them to have PNID, and I know that there's a part number 100. There we go. We've broadened our search criteria by changing it to Annie. A few other things that I could do is I could know that my number includes 112047. And this is something contextual that I might know because that's my drawing number site name. So if you know what you're looking for, it can be really easy to go in directly. Otherwise, it's useful to just start broad. Once I've found the artifacts that I need, I can add them to my collection as well, where I can easily use them, and I can print in bulk. I can also share them with others and share a link. The same way if I wanted to share my saved search with others, I could share it through a QR code where others can scan it and access my saved search, or I can share a URL and give other people access to my search where they can quickly jump in and default to whatever search criteria that I've made.